5 that we had before. But okay, here we are. Game number 2. Spawning here in... Oh, I gotta move Byun's name. Why can't you just stay in the same place in the overlay, buddy? Alright, spawning here in the top right corner of Ruins of Saraz. Got red, protest player, Patience. Is he still on Dead Pixels, by the way?
I think so.
Okay.
Hold on. The bottom right, as the blue Terran, it's Byun.
I thought you were tapping onto Google and see if you're still on Patience.
No, I was waiting for my cat to walk across my monitor so I could see the minimap.
Oh, so well, I mean, you could have, if you just guessed, it would have been like a 3 out of 4, or 1 in 4 chance you got it right. No,
I was trying.
50-50.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to pan over to Byun, but it took a while.
Excuse you. I panned over right away. All right. Excuse you.
Maybe I'm watching the wrong person.
Maybe you is.
Maybe I is. I was.
We do have Take TV in here casting with us as well. I love that. Yeah, Take TV and us are kind of like cast and bro channels. You know, if we host something, we invite them. If they host something, they invite us. It's always quite nice. Zombiegrub's just shrugging at her cat and walking in front of her, like, excuse you. I'm telling you guys, by the way, I'm dead serious about this. I really think Zombiegrub's cat somehow is smart enough to know when the camera's actually on. And he's always just like looking. He's a show-stealing little monstrosity. He's like, ah, I'm the glamorous one. Look at me.
Well, he certainly knows when he's not being paid attention to.
My cat too. She's just pissing on everything. Ugh.
Yeah. Well, this game's already going to be different just because there's no pylon shenanigans. Bleh. Which ended up not mattering. I mean, Byun won that game, but I just feel like that shouldn't have happened. Either he hit at this exact timing where the production wasn't quite insane, or maybe Patience messed up by not going for nothing but adepts, or maybe we have some severe Terran bias. I'm not sure, but that game just didn't feel like it was supposed to go in Byun's favor.
No, it certainly did not. Not with the way it opened, but the counterattack out of him too was, I really feel good on his part, but Patience messed up. You brought up the adepts, not having enough of them, investing in them the way you did. Like, it was silly. Like, why just Immortals and Stalkers? Regardless, though, we'll see how this game plays out. We do have a grenade coming in. For those who don't know, this is the worst single map for Reapers on Ruins of Saraz. Wow, that guy just got slapped in the face. Yeah,
Reapers are just bad in general now because the overcharge is so not costly. To get rid of a Reaper for 25 energy, absolutely worth. That's like a huge blow to Terran.
Yeah, and the only way out of this base is up and down this ramp. You can't even, there's doodads here, so you can't even jump up these cliffs.
Quite insane. Did not scout that Stargate, went afterwards. So, gonna be a surprise potentially. And he's going for tank drops again, it looks like. I would really like to see Patience try something different. And by different, I mean nothing but adepts. Especially now that he has Phoenixes, so he has no reason to get Blink Stalkers. If the Phoenixes take care of the medevac drops, your adepts take care of literally everything else. Literally.
Literally. Another, again, with the funny bunker placement, I mean, I guess we saw how powerful it is just to pull back. Something, too, that we only recently learned, guys, there's so much about this game that it's so simple. If you just clicked and looked, you'd figure it out right away, but adepts have some really short range to them, and if you don't know, you can actually kite them with Marines, ever so slightly and barely. It's like a one-range
scan. Misses the Stargate. Quite unfortunate. A Viking's on the way. I think the Oracle will get a couple of shots in, though, for us to leave. Maybe not.
So, folks are asking about what's going on with Zombiegrub, and someone's linking a very old Team Liquid thread that's not accurate anymore. But if you guys really want to know what's happening, the reality is we don't have enough subscribers to keep her in the United States. Turns out that unless we have a certain subscriber count on Twitch, Zombiegrub has to get deported to Korea. So, unfortunately, because we don't have enough subscribers, she has to go. Maybe you guys could save her, though. Busy fighting.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you could buy into this if you wanted just a little bit. Like, go.
Sorry, I was trying to inform them correctly, but instead we've gone to this.
Oh, inform. So it's not quite even a Zombiegrub fight. You're falling apart here, man.
Sorry.
So we do have 2 proxy gates coming in the middle of the map. This looks silly. It looks funny, but again, it's to give that fast warp-ins for Patience. He's gonna super duper all in this 7 gateways deep, and while he did use Adepts last game, I think he's gonna use some this game.
Huh. We actually didn't have any real medevac drops. They're coming out now, one at a time, along with the Vikings. Kind of an odd composition, but if it works, then that's great. Wait a minute. Oh, he never got Warp Gate. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh.
This was a mistake that you and I both missed. He missed, and this totally fucks with his timings. He has to manually build 8 Adepts right now. I guess this is really bad because now there's actually an attack coming across the map, and he's going to see this thanks to the revelation as well. So not only can he not warp in offensively, he cannot warp in defensively either, and he's shifted his chrono boosts around and no longer trying to get warp tech out, but instead get phoenixes as well as blink.
That's hilarious. Hilariously bad for patience, that is. And there are those medevac drops, so they were a little...
That was the most Terran laugh I've ever heard. I'm sorry.
It was a little odd because, you know, like they all, like, each one came one at a time, but now they're effective almost like TvT right now. It's exactly what he did in TvT, in fact, against Happy.
Oh, excuse you, patience. Just chilling out with the Adepts. I would have loved if that had actually stopped Warp Tech, but unfortunately not going to be the case. Warp Tech does finish. He's got about 7 gateways worth of units to warp in. Huge Adepts coming here towards the south, but you know what? He's building a full wall. The Adepts won't actually be able to transfer on top of the tanks. I mean, they'll get range, but they won't get into the dead zone range.
Oh, Phoenixes take forever to kill Vikings. Oh, there's only 2 of them. Ooh.
Oh, he doesn't get that last wall down in time, though. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Gets on top of 1 tank, but not the other. In fact, doesn't even focus fire. Ooh, messes up. There we go.
That's a lot of Marines that got to free fire, though, through this. And look at these Adepts. He focuses them down. If he starts to focus fire, they're all so freaking low. He's going to clean this up. He's still got the tanks going ham on the other side of the map. I mean, trying to kill as many probes as possible with these. I kind of wish he had just brought them home, though. But regardless, overcharge
at a time. Oh, I think he forgot about overcharge or something. Suddenly realizing, and then all over the place, cannons everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, that cleans it up finally. And can he still deal with the Adepts?
Well, you know, he didn't really lose many. Look at the actual SCV kills. Like, really, not a lot lost through that.
Yeah, no, it was entirely focused on the army, but the army still isn't very good. I mean,
but look, it's Blink Stalkers behind. It's not more Adepts.
Oh, there's no combat shields. There's no stim.
Tank.
I don't think it's a tank.
I mean, you could technically juke around, but the Blink might catch the medevac if he's not careful.
He has to be very careful.
It's one of those few times that 0.75 delay kind of sucks to have.
Loses 1 barrack straight up, cancels another. His production very, very tiny. He's trying his best.
This opens the door for the Adepts in the front. As soon as he's running for their lives, get the fuck out of there, bros.
Yeah, they just pulled the SCVs, but now it's a serious problem of not having enough army to be in 2 places at once.
Graviton beams up the tank. Marauder's getting some good shots on the Stalkers, but yo, until the patch comes where the Adepts get changed to armored units, I don't know if there's a great way to defend this.
Yeah, this is even Patience's entire army. Byun is doing a great job holding on, just barely, trying to get his production up, trying to get an economy up.
He kept a lot of SCVs alive this game, but his command center and the Nashville might go down. If this goes down, he's probably screwed. Realized this a little too late. Oh, can he get a repair? He's got a couple SCVs trying desperately, but oh, so SimCity's gonna block it for the repair. Command center is gonna go down. It's burning. Oh, he gets the repair off. While this is going on, takes the fight underneath this, but I think Patience has still got this, though.
Yeah, I do as well. I mean, it takes a pretty bad fight, but it was a fight that he was always going to win. So, gee.
Patience, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take game number 2, tying up the series 1-1.
What an odd game.
But I like this because this isn't a TVP that we've seen classically 10 times over. We are seeing it played differently. We're seeing Byun react differently, and it's cool to see. It's cool to see. We are going to go to an ad break, though, guys. It's been about 25 minutes since our last one. Hopefully things don't break. I'm actually not going to swap the screen over. Before we do, though, got to give some love to Gnome John. Just donated $25, and it says, bringing... Okay, well, we got the game. We'll do the ad break afterwards. Bringing you up to a more even number. Also, great games today. Awesome send-off special. I agree. Like, we've had some troubles with the stream, and the viewership numbers don't reflect it, but this has been awesome. Awesome game, awesome day, awesome streams. So $26, pardon me, not 25. So that's what, 40, 15, 60. Okay, it's literally an even number now. We have $1,500. $60 out of our $2,000 goal to help us get our tickets paid for BlizzCon. And of course, we're talking about our plane tickets, not our actual BlizzCon tickets. We got those covered, guys. So thank you all who have been helping us. It's the first time this year we've really fundraised directly for ourselves, and your support is greatly appreciated. For those who keep asking about Zombiegrub going to Korea and all this, by the way, like, this is something she's had planned all year. So it's something we knew all along was coming. It's for the Pro League Finals. All trolling aside, she's only gone for a couple of weeks, and I hope she has a great time when she's there. But Orbital Shipyard, we don't have an intro, so I don't know why I'm sending off.